Hi, I'm Charles. Welcome back to the channel. Or if it's your first time here, thanks for coming. I don't know where I come up with these ideas. Necessity sometimes, but I'm going to show you how I made basically a machete on the end of a pole that reaches longer. Useful for stuff getting in places where you can't normally get into. Alright, today I'm going to show you how I made this so you can make one of your own if you want to. So here's a machete I found by the road. As you do when you ride your bicycle, all kinds of stuff falls off people's cars. But anyway, kind of a plain Jane 18-inch machete. I've got better machetes, but I've got a bank in the front that needs cutting and you can't really reach some of this stuff without crawling in it. My plan is, I got this 7-foot stick. I'm going to take the handle off the machete, mount it to the stick, and then I'll have like a 7-foot reach machete. Okay, the plan is to drill the heads off of these. I'm assuming they're brass pins that go all the way through, and then use the holes in the handle to mount it to the stick. Okay, this thing's cheaper than I expected, and the handle's hollow. And so trying to drill through these was making them spin. My guess is they're threaded, so I'm going to try to grab pliers and unscrew them. Well, I don't know if these are threaded or not, but you give them a twist and they come out. That's why they weren't drilling well. This part was spinning inside of there. Well, that's out, and I've got this. I'm going to use these 4 holes to mount it to the stick. I've got the blade clamped to the stick, and I'm just going to drill a 1/4-inch drill through those holes. I'm going to mark where the back of the blade comes. And just as a guesstimate, straight line right to here. What I'm going to go ahead and do is drill a 1/4-inch hole here, so it'll be kind of a stress relief at the end of that cut, so it won't split on down the rest of the way from the wood. Use the saw that I got laying here. Alright, now we got a spot to slip our blade in. I got some 1/4 bolts and nuts. My bolts are not quite long enough, so I think what I might do is shave some of this down. I think these will turn out well. Once I tighten down on them, it'll pull it down into the wood. And then, depending on how strong it is, I might wrap this in wire as well. I got two 7/16 ratchet wrenches. Doesn't have to be ratchet wrenches, but that makes it easy here. And I'm just holding the bolt and tightening the nut down in there. It's going to mash a little bit into this green wood, but it's going to hold well, I believe. I don't think it's going to make it split. There it is. It's pretty sturdy, but like I say, just to keep this from splitting, I'm going to wrap some wire around it. I'm just going to use some 16 gauge galvanized wire. Got some pliers. Plan is just wrap it around here and twist it up on itself. We'll fold it back. And we'll twist the next one over that to help hold that down. It's not going to be super pretty, but it's going to hold it together. All right, there it is, all bolted up and wired up. Not the prettiest of wiring jobs, so I think I'm going to wrap it up in some duct tape just to make it not get hung up on as much stuff. All right, there we go. Time to try it out. All right, works as I intended. I'm 6 foot tall, this thing's 7, probably reaching 8 feet. Normally on this bank I'd have to crawl in there in amongst the briars and vines and stuff. But now, I just get it with a long reach machete. Anyway, if you've watched this video, good luck thank you for making it to the end. And good luck if you do make your own machete on a pole, long reach machete, whatever I'm gonna call it.